everybody, and welcome to another episode of Automotive Carnage. My name's DJ, and today we're going to be working on my 1992 Toyota Lexen. As you can see, well, he's looking pretty sad. I've been taking bits and pieces off this car for the last year now to put onto other vehicles and other projects, and he's just kind of been abandoned and left. So I guess you could say it's a bit of a revival of sorts. Anyway, I've had this car for quite a while. Some of the original viewers will know that this was my first car I did an engine swap on. My first car did a 5-speed conversion from automatic. First time I had to swap a diff as well. So there's a lot of cool things I've done to this vehicle. So we'll do a bit of a walk around now and show you all what Stalin is. So Stalin's main purpose in life was always to be built to use on the abandoned speedway track that I have access to out here. It was a track that was built way back in the 80s or so, and no one's really done a proper race meeting on it since about the early 90s. So this car was built for circle work. Well, man, where do I begin on this piece of crap? Hang on, let's start the engine, shall we? That's right, Stalin is powered by the almighty 3.8 litre Buick Mang Mang engine. Now, some of the keen viewers will notice that's actually not the right engine for this car. That's right, this is a VN Series 1. This is the first of them. Now, why did I go backwards and put a Series 1 in and take the Series 2 out? Well, because I got one hell of a deal on this engine and transmission. The guy I brought it off had it fully rebuilt and modified inside, so it's got port and polished heads, V8 throttle body, dished pistons because he was going to turbocharge it. It's got a chipped ECU, it's got lightened flywheel, it's got a bunch of other stuff I can't remember right now, but it is spanking brand new inside. I've gone and added the SS induction, some second-hand set of extractors, a 2.5-inch exhaust with a high flow cat. I don't know why I put a cat in, I think I got a really good deal on that too. But anyway, it does have a cat. Anything else I've done to the engine bay? No, I think that's it. So yeah, when he runs, boy does he go fast, and the thing just wants to try kill you. Now, the other cool thing about this car that I love is the interior, where we have a Bride racing seat on some custom seat mounts that I had to fab up, Sparco steering wheel, race switches, no more ignition. We have the water temperature gauge, and over here is meant to be an oil pressure gauge, which I've never got around to setting up. We still have the seats and the interior in because yeah, we want to take family and friends for a hoon around the abandoned speedway track. I've even installed a gear knob, and that now sits in the Sylvia, I think it is, so we've got to find one of those as well. So, that is my piece of crap bush car. But I love him. He goes like stink when he actually does want to run. Now, as you can see on the boot here, we have all the parts that we hope to get in today. Let's go through those now. Okay, so here is some of the parts that we hope to get in today. We have a replacement power steering pump because this engine currently leaks like buggery. We have the aftermarket fuel pump. Now, last time I drove this car, we had a huge issue with not getting enough spark or not getting enough fuel, so I've replaced the fuel filter. That got it running again, but it's still not quite right, so we're going to replace the pump, and we're going to put a different coil pack on to see if that solves the problem. I found some brake pads sitting around in the shed for this car that I never put on, so we'll put those on today. We're going to give it an oil change because I've never changed the oil after all the crap I've given this car on the racetrack. Here we have front hub bearings and nuts because we stole the nuts off of this to try put on a Tirana giveaway car. They don't fit. VP hub nuts don't fit Tiranas, so we got to put those back on and so we can get the front wheels on. We are missing a rear wheel, so I got a stash of tyres and rims over here that we should be able to find something to fit. We have the exhaust gasket from, I never bothered to put one on when I put the extractors on, and we hope to cut the factory immobilizer out so we can actually start the car. I did have a little dongle keypad thing and you had to use that to start the car. I lost it. It's gone, so hopefully we can chop the factory immobilizer out. So, enough talking, let's get some actual work done. Well, that was all going so well until we put the brakes on this side. This wheel is stuck, it just does not want to turn. I can't move that at all. So, it's definitely to do with the brakes. I took the calipers off again, pre-loaded or re-done up the hub nut. It's loose, it rotates when that's just by itself, but as soon as we put the caliper on and tighten it up, it just seizes the wheel and it don't want to go anywhere. So well, we're gonna leave it like that for now and see what happens once we get the car started and rolling. And on this side, she's sweet as. no dramas here. So we'll head over here, we'll try to find us a spare rim and tyre for the back of the car. Through my pile of junk here, Triumph scooter, P76 boot, XY, bumper, rims, tyres, this one. Here we go, 205 6515, GM. This is what we're after. Now obviously the tyre is no good, but the rim's good, and I've got a tyre over by the actual machine that we can chuck on there. So let's go change it over now. Alright, welcome to my spec shop. This is the little tin shed that Dan and I have set up to change tyres, as you can see. We've got a balancing machine over there, but we don't need that today because skid tyres don't last long enough to need balancing. Alright, tyres a bit old and dry. This is probably one that we found out in the bush somewhere. But the beads and edges are still in good condition, so perfect for what we need it for. Just need to get rid of the straw off the tyre. Sidewall half. Well, that was a lot easier than anticipated. Check that out. The big split I just did in the side there, from levering the tyre up onto the on the top. That's a very old tyre. Sunbaked, and what's going on? Well, it's not much better. As you can see, someone's already done a few burnouts on this sucker. Check that out. They've just stripped the whole section out there. This actually came off one of my other mates' burnout cars, and it still holds air. So I reckon he failed miserably. Didn't pop it, man. Bit of a pussy. Anyway, we will send this tyre to its death on the back of Stalin. Oh, and this side. No, don't do that. Down there. There we go. Up. Take the valve out, and then we should be good to go. Air hose. Oh, watch your ears. Just blew the weight off. Come on, put our valve back in there. Excellent. Work some pressure in. And then we're going to stick on the rear. Oh. Yep, we're going to stick on the rear of Stalin. If you wonder why I call it Stalin, well, it's because it's a commie. There we are, good as new. First time Stalin's been on all four wheels for quite a few months actually. Can't remember exactly how long because I've just kind of forgotten about this poor thing. So, now that it's all back on the ground, let's test it out and see if it even still starts. Right, so we need to close that up, because we opened that before and did the brakes. Oh, hang on. There's a new procedure to this because we lost the immobiliser key, so it's a bit complicated getting this car started. I'm going to flick that on. That's locked. Man, that wind's picked up a lot at the moment. Put the neutral cutout switch, turn that on. So you can hear the chime of the immobiliser going. But we should start. Yeah! On the window down. There's fumy airs in here. So you can hear it's not quite running right. He's coughing and spluttering quite a bit. Whoa! The wind is atrocious. We also have a storm rolling in. Far out. We're getting sandblasted. Crap! This is life in the desert. It's coming out of nowhere. I just want to drive my car. Don't bring a storm in right now. Alright, let's go around the yard here and see what it drives like. Yeah, worry about the bonnet pins. Gosh, I haven't driven this car in so long. Whoa, seats all the way back. Let's bring that forward. So if you listen, you can still hear the chiming of the immobilizer. So it's not quite cut out. Okay, first gear, handbrake doesn't even work. Close the door. Oh, no power. Oh, we just died. Why did we just die? Pulled the brakes back up. Oh, that was a bit of a scary feeling. There's no brakes there. All right, let's try that again. All right. Now remember that front wheel on that side's all locked up for some reason. Pump the brakes a little bit. We got pressure. Our temperature's creeping up. Turn the fans on. Oh yeah, he's ready to party. Sort of. He just dies though. Oh yeah, this sucker's got a cam in it too. What the hell's that? Something's not happy. Oh, don't hit my car, don't hit my car. Watch out for the sign on the ground. Oh, I love this thing. Yeah, something's not right with the spark or fuel, one or the other. Oh, the immobilizer stopped. Well, that was fun. Okay, it's a new day, and the best thing about today is all the bloody wind is gone. That storm's still rolling in, and we're expecting some rain today, so hopefully we can get what we need to get done under the car done before the rain hits. So now we'll move on to the next hardest part of this job. Now we've got Stalin's running, which is great. But we look under here and we can see, yep, there's a new fuel filter I've already replaced previously, and then we need to get into the fuel pump there. As you can see just there, got to change the fuel pump out, and while we're here we'll tie up that muffler so that it's out of the way and stops dragging on the ground, which will be handy and doesn't get hit on the drive shaft. As you can see, it's a bit of damage there, a bit too close. Now I've seen this because when I installed this diff, the whole thing has walked a little bit to the left hand side, and it just doesn't quite all align like it used to. So, but that's a story for another time. Let's get into that fuel pump. Okay, so we've almost got this fuel pump out. Now this could be interesting and fun because I can't remember how much fuel's in here. Main reason being our fuel gauge does not work, so I might be about to get a shower of petrol, or there could be enough angle facing down towards the left of the car that all the fuel's down this end of the tank. That would be ideal. I don't really want to get a bath of petrol. Anyway, let's, oh, yay, that was good. Okay, now how do we get this sucker out? Up, twist. Okay, there's a baffle there. Oh gosh, this is a tight fit. Ugh, get my arm in there. Okay, let's try this. Get the center unit out. we go. Oh yeah. Come on, out you come. I see, and then you gotta bend it this way. Get that sock out. Oh man, that is filth. I think this is definitely the original fuel pump. Let's get outside onto the boot, see what it looks like. Okay, so here's our unit. Pretty simple really. We'll disconnect this plug, take this off. Oh, come on. Get that out of the way. And then figure out how this is actually held in place. Can't be that hard surely. Yeah, okay. So, it's leaking fuel everywhere. Go figure. Oh, let's see if the new one comes with a sock. Or do we have to protect that one? Okay, so here's our new one. Oh look, we've got a new filter on there, a new cork gasket as well. Awesome. This is, or was meant to be, just a direct replacement. So that should be the same size. Excellent. Okay. Let's get this one off. Don't be too precious with this. Oh gosh. No. That's really bad shape that is. Okay. Blooming metal filings and fuel going everywhere. Oh, there's bits of like plastic being sucked up into this sucker. Oh yeah, she's trash. Yeah, definitely say it's the original Holden one though. Anyway, let's get our new one in here. So, yes, that's the same. Oh, take this off. Apparently we need that as a spacer. Okay, that bad boy in there. There's a spacer on the bottom as well, apparently. Goes on that way. Put that into there. There we go, that's in place. That plugs in. Wonderful. Let's change over our cork gasket here. So take that off, put our nice new one. Nope, no left or right or up and down to that. Ah, come back. Don't want to create too much pollution in the world. That over there like that, fantastic, that's ready to go. Put our new sock on. Oh shit, which way did that go on? Oh well, it's going on this way now. Alright. Okay, simple as that. That's how you do a factory replacement of a fuel pump in a Holden Commodore anyway. So that was easy as. The rest of this unit looks good. So I'm just going to whack that back in now. I'm just going to whack it in, it's not that interesting. So I'll see you when we go to start the car again and make sure, or see if this has actually made any difference to our misfiring issue. That is a very old pump, so I dare say it will. Alright, here we go. So we've changed over the fuel pump. Let's start the sequence to actually get this car going and see if we have fixed our misfiring problem. Hopefully now engine gets enough fuel that we will be able to actually run nicely. There we go, immobilizer is on. ALF, I should say. So it is cold. I haven't started this car for a little while. It sounds alright. We'll let it warm up and then we'll give it a few revs, see what happens. Okay, so it's starting a little bit good. It's still a bit of a misfire. So we'll take for a drive around the yard here and see if it's fixed that stalling issue, if we still have problems. I don't know, it sounds pretty healthy. just don't think it likes to go slow. Once you put your foot in it, it gets up it, and boy does it go. So yeah, I think that's all for our repairs. I think, oh, we've got to fix our bumper up a little bit here, that's looking a bit hoary. And then yeah, let's go see if we can pop that tyre that my friend couldn't. Okay, so here we are, we're at the abandoned speedway track. As I said before, this place was built in the late 70s, early 80s. And yeah, no one uses it anymore. So we've got our own little playground here, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, let's go do a couple of laps, see if our adjustments to this car have worked at all. And we'll see if we can pop those rear tyres. Alright, let's give it a crack. Well, that tyre held on a lot longer than I thought it would. It took ages to pop it, but we finally got there. We tried for third gear, didn't quite like that, so we tried to back down to second, and it did well on second gear anyway. So yeah, so that was a whole lot of fun. But now we have the fun task of driving back into town with a blown tyre. Oh yeah, this should be alright. Oh gosh, second gear. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're away. So yeah, this is my playground. I absolutely love it. I love sharing it with you guys. So if you want to see more of the abandoned speedway and a variety of different cars, oh, that's a big tip. Variety of different cars on it. Be sure to leave a comment down below and give us your thoughts on what you think we should bring out here or what we should do with the track. I would love to organise an actual race meet, but we've got to get a few people on board for that. So anyway, that's all for this episode of Automotive Carnage. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See you later.